Okay, we are back, and we're in a new house.
Yay!
And we're exhausted.
Yes.
My back hurts, my feet hurt.
Everything hurts.
Oh god, it was awful.
If we have to carry one more TV upstairs. Oh.
Yeah, dude, it was... Well, I didn't realize how much stuff we had. We haven't moved in about 4 or 5 years, and we've accumulated a lot of stuff. And the last thing we're doing in this game is we took a boat. I didn't do it on the stream because we had to wait like 20 or 30 minutes, and we had to go run and get food and other stuff, so... We took the boat, went AFK, and we were standing over here for a couple of hours AFK.
Yep. Now it's time to fight a notorious monster.
Yep.
And then we'll continue with COP. But I got the key item just randomly in the Mog Garden, laying on the sand, so might as well pop it and get the item. It's 100% drop rate. It's a white mage body piece.
Yeah, I remember that.
There's another notorious monster right there. Let's see what he drops.
Shenka? Yeah.
He drops 15% drop rate, a shield. Neither one of us have any jobs that use shields, but...
Okay. That's cool. What is it called?
The shield?
Yeah.
Oh, I already exited out.
Oh, it's okay.
It was something I had never heard of.
Old school stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna get our trust out because the notorious monster's level 85.
That shouldn't be a problem. We're like 117.
Yeah, I don't want it to be too easy, so I won't bring out Shantoto 2.
You and I hit way harder than Shintoto does, probably. All the gear we have on.
I don't know. She hits really hard.
we have the Outrider gear, which is, you know, the Sparks gear. It's not too bad.
Looking for question marks if you see them.
Are we at the right position?
Supposed to be J9. Oh, found it. There he is.
Shin.
Hey, he actually hit me pretty hard. It's nice to have a challenge.
He hit you hard? That's a first.
That's a first.
Since we've been back for the first time in 7 months, it's like nothing's really been a challenge for us.
Yeah, because we've been doing COP.
Yeah.
And we're level 99. Most of the time, we haven't even brought out our trusts.
Yeah. He must have been pretty hard back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the white mage hobby. That's a good piece for a white mage. Really good piece for a hobby for a white mage back in the day.
Yeah.
Looks just like a hobby.
Plus, we got 13,000 gil.
That was some white mage in-game gear back in the 75 cap for soloing.
Back in the day, in order to get that pop item, you had to have level 73 goldsmithing, 45 alchemy, and 31 smithing.
Whoa.
So you had to be like a master of everything crafter.
Wow. That's not good. I noticed there's a little bit of a latency on the video now for some reason.
And it wasn't there at our old house?
I don't think so. I wonder if there's a way you can go in there and change the latency.
Alright, I got Signet, got a warp scroll. I am good to go.
I think so. Where to? I assume we're doing the story, right?
Yeah. So we need to go to Bastock Metalworks 1. We had just beat the new Promi, Basel, right before we quit.
Yeah.
And the 3 Taru thought we were a dead body again, so they took off running. Still looking for their dad.
Yeah, the new house is really cool because we now have a office room. And the original house, our computers were in the living room / den, and it was just crammed.
Yeah.
We were crammed like sardines in there.
My desk was like 4 inches away from the fireplace.
Yeah. And now we have a dedicated room, and we have 4 bedrooms, so the girls don't have to share their rooms anymore. I was starting to worry about you. Are you alright? I heard from Luvi that you weren't able to get the box back, but at least you're in one piece. Somebody up there is smiling down on you, that's for sure. Master Sid, and the ladies. I commend you adventurers on your efficient methods of transportation. After our ordeal, Tenzin and Olmia made it back safe to Sandoria. However, there are still no signs of Prish. We can only pray that she was as resourceful as you here in escaping from the glacier. Or as the English say, glacia.
Glacia.
Well, I have some bad news for you. A communications has just been sent out to all 3 nations from Juno. Prish is wanted on criminal charges. The Duchy has issued a warrant for her immediate arrest.
That's preposterous.
When Prish sang her song, Celtius was able to escape. Nag believes that Prish and the boy are working together.
Prish's song, the 4th verse of the Memoria de la Stona. But where did she learn it?
I do not know, but one thing is for certain. We must find Prish before Juno does. We then can ask her of the song and of the Keeper of the Apocalypse.
Yes, and of Bahamut. What was she trying to tell us? How to break the pact with the Worm King? How to remonstrate against his actions?
The pact. When the Keeper of the Apocalypse arrives, Bahamut shall destroy mankind. Destroy mankind? You mean to tell me the Conqueror of the Skies, Bahamut, is planning a mass genocide? Unfortunately, yes. And as far as we know, the Keeper of the Apocalypse has already arrived, in the form of the boy Celtius. Sent by the ancients from the celestial capital of sea, right?
Yes.
Celtius coming is foretold in mankind's pact with Bahamut, and that is why Bahamut too has awoken. And now the Worm King has begun calling upon his slumbering minions. He is forming an army to fulfill the pact. We travel to the den of the terrestrial avatar. However, he would not listen to our pleas. His heart is... Oh, I'm sorry. That was all you.
Cool.
My bad.
His heart is stained with anger, and there's no way to cleanse it.
I was in the mode.
You were in the zone.
Yeah, in the zone.
That is why the only option left before us is to somehow break the pact. But how?
Break the pact? This can't be that hard. Let's think about it. Keeper comes, Bahamut wipes out mankind. Keeper comes, Bahamut wipes out mankind. Keeper comes, Bahamut. Wait a minute, that's it. What if the Keeper of the Apocalypse never comes? Then Bahamut would not have to... I don't know, this is what Prish was trying to say, but if we can do something about the Keeper Bahamut, we won't have any pact to fulfill. Venetia will be saved. The problem is finding the Keeper. But we already know who he is. The Keeper of the Apocalypse is Celtius. Capturing the boy has been our mission from the start. It may be a nearly impossible task, But if we had the assistance of Carby, bringer of rainbows...
Tenzin, if it's alright, I would like to try and locate Prish. Prish has the ability to communicate with Celtius. Perhaps she knows something we have yet to realize.
I'm going to further investigate the celestial capital of C. If this is where the boy came from, then there must be a path to return there. Splitting up into 3 groups to find information on Prish and the Keeper. Why didn't I think of that? So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna put?
So here we've just started a mission called the 3 Paths, and we have to do Tenzin's path and Olmia's path and Luvi's path. I say we do Tenzin's first, which is I think that's investigate C. That's what I'm gonna put.
So the top one?
Yeah.
Is this 3 paths?
Yes.
I remember hearing people talking about this. Is it really hard?
It was.
Yeah, it was, huh? So that's what you're gonna do, huh? Luvi. I plan on traveling to Tabnasia to further investigate the celestial capital of C. It was a Tabnasian cathedral that brought this name back from obscurity, and it is more than likely the place that the Cardinal Mildy seeks out. True, if you happen to find out anything useful, come back here, and we'll see what we can make of it. That goes for all of you. We're all on this boat for good. We may be in for some rough waters ahead, but you've got nothing to fear with good old Sid at the helm. Understood, Master Sid. Now let me be off, or let us be off. We have no time to lose.
Okay, I did not choose Tenzin's path. We accidentally chose Luvi's path, so I guess we're doing his first.
Okay, no problem.
Luvi's path we go.
Does it really matter? I mean...
No, you have to do all 3, and it doesn't really matter.
That's good.
So, the only bad part is that Luvi's path ends up taking us to Perganogo Isle, where we just were to fight that notorious monster. I had no idea.
So we should have done that. Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh, there's no fast way back there, though.
Nope. First things first, we go talk to Depeche Mode in Tabnasia 3.
Maybe we'll get lucky and the boat's like just taking off.
That'd be nice.
You need a hill. Your HP's low.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good natural light in this new room. The last house was really dark.
Very dark, yeah.
Yeah. It's about 12:30 here, so it's a nice... We had to put a draper on it here because it was like bright. There was no blinds. There's 2 windows in here. We put one black.
With white sheer curtains.
Yeah, so we left one that's not facing the sun, white. And the ones facing the sun, we put black.
Much better.
But we had an incident today where our poor youngest daughter got stuck in the closet for an hour and played with Barbie dolls so her door wouldn't open.
Yeah, we went to Walmart to get curtains and she got accidentally locked in the closet.
Her older sisters, one's in high school, didn't hear her. She's like, help, help!
Nobody heard her. But she's okay.
Yeah, she's good.
She's good. She just played with Barbies until somebody heard her.
And she's not tolerant. She's like, how old is she? 8? 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. You girls. Is Olmia, how's she doing? Who knows? Greetings, Depeche Mode. It has been too long. Sir Luvi! You need not worry. She is fine. Rewind and I travel the world in search of truth. A single truth that will restore light to Vanadiel and her children. Your granddaughter embraces the same goal as we do, and she will not give up until she has reached it. I can sleep easier knowing that such a noble knight as yourself is watching over my dear Olmia. However, she is often one to hide her true feelings away from others, even though she may be in pain. You are not causing her any pain, are you? Olmia is a very strong-willed young woman. She understands the responsibilities that lie before her and will not cower before them. That is why she blamed herself for not knowing anything about the painting of C kept in the Tabnasian Cathedral's reliquarium. What? Lady Olmia is not a theologian of the cathedral. No one expects her to know of the painting, however. Exactly. There is no way she could have known the painting. She was only a mere child when the piece was donated to the cathedral. Oh, why must you blame yourself, poor Olmia? Sir Luvi, I know some of the history behind the painting. Let me tell you what I know. Long ago, I helped in the transport of the relic in the cathedral. Much tumult arose as a result of the bringing that painting here. Your assistance is greatly appreciated, Depeche Mode. I will relay everything you tell me to your granddaughter. Yes, it was some 25 years ago that the painting was brought to the archipelago. According to the Marquisette officials, the painting was found deep within ancient ruins known as the Temple of
Ugh.
It is said that the painting depicts a scene in the verse of legendary song, the ancients in their attempt to open the gates of paradise. Yes, I remember it was like yesterday, a gate of light hovering over a grand city, the gatekeeper roaring to the heavens. The gatekeeper took the shape of a mighty dragon. However, his 4 legs were bound by mighty shackles. This image was the strongest in the painting. Many of the missionaries that came to view the painting would often call it the relic of chains, or the relic of the dragon. I see. So at the time, the identity of the city was still unknown. Yes. Until Cardinal Mildy viewed the painting, it was she who told us the city was sea. As punishment for defying the gods, the city of Sea was destroyed and banished to the bottom of the northern sea. After the cardinal revealed the truth of the painting, many a canticle was sung of his legend. There wasn't a soul in Tasmania who had not heard one while sipping down a glass of brew in the local pub. However, why did the cardinal know of the city and its legend? Though I may be mistaken, I seem to recall that before arriving in Tasmania, Mildy was a priest who wandered the outlands on a quest for spiritual enlightenment. I have also heard tales that many of the holy relics that reached the archipelago were brought from the outlands by thieves and pirates. Perhaps the cardinal obtained her knowledge of sea in these forsaken areas. The outlands, I see. Yes, I also remember how a group of Mithra came from those outlands, demanding that we return the painting to the temple. I too have heard of the tale. After a long series of talks, the cardinal was able to convince the Mithra to allow the painting to remain in Tasmania, without defacing the honor of the cathedral. We were relieved, and those Mithra beasts gone. We could go back to our normal, everyday lives. Mithra. Perhaps they know more of the painting. Depeche Mode. Would you happen to recall the names of the Mithra who were exactly they came from? I do not remember their names. I do not think they were ever referred to anything other than the title of Sin Hunters. Sin Hunters. Assassins sent from the Mithran homeland to do the dirty work of the Grand Chiefness. So the painting must be of great importance to their race. Sir Louis, a young Mithran sin hunter revisited the Safehold a number of days ago. If you can find her, she may be able to better inform you of the secrets behind the painting. A sin hunter was here? Excellent. Depeche Mode, I thank you very much for your assistance. I will heed your advice and begin a search for this Mithra. God, it's like I'm reading a video game.
A novel, a visual novel.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again. A sin hunter of Tasmania. A quite unexpected turn of events, wouldn't you say? Let us travel to Windurst and inquire with the chiefness about the sin hunters and the painting they desire. Chieftainess.
Did you happen to buy the Savage Top +1?
No, I'm afraid not.
It teleports you to Perganogo Isle.
You have it?
No, I didn't buy it.
I have normal Savage Top.
Only the +1 will teleport you there.
Should we go buy it and do it?
If it's still available. It says it's only available during special events.
Well, that was like only a couple of days ago. Let's go see if it's still there and buy it. Do you have to wear it first?
Yeah, you put it on and then use it.
Yeah, it says all jobs, so should work. I thought it was like Mithran only, because the Savage gear.
It is Mithrin only, but for Tarataru it's Wonder Mallet +1. So if I'm just saying, like, if one of us has it, the other one can Nexus Cape. But you didn't buy it either.
Let's go buy it. That'd be
It's
faster.
still available.
Well, it should be. Granted, it's only been 4 or 5 days. I don't know. Where was that?
It was
The Moogle sold it.
Event Moogle. Let's see.
Yeah, there's one in North Sandy. Isn't North Sandy 1? I remember seeing Moogles there before. I'm not a Windurst expert. I'm more of a Sandy expert.
Okay, see if you can find...
Maybe we'll get lucky.
That would be cool.
No Moogles in North Sandy where they usually were. Also, I'm in the wrong location. Or it ended. Is it over, the event?
That was the extravaganza.
It was at Summer Fair. I don't hear fireworks anymore. I think we're screwed. Remember?
Yeah.
It's normal music again. We're gonna have to just go wait for the boat.
Darn.
The event's over. What's the fastest way there? Book?
Oh, we don't go there yet. We have to get one more cutscene in Windurst.
Oh, okay. She's looking it up.
Yeah, just
I'm
to make sure.
pretty sure it's over because I don't hear the fireworks anymore. I think we're screwed.
There is an event going on right now called the Day of the Shadow Lord.
Oh, really?
It's from August 30th through September 30th. Oh, you have a chance of getting one of the Shadow Lord's great swords as a drop if you go to fight him again.
Oh, really?
That's cool.
Trying to see if I can fix the latency on this.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out where the Moogle usually is.
Anything?
Yeah, that event ended the 28th of August.
Oh, really? That's
Sunbreeze. Mm-hmm. Darn.
I think it's still a little laggy. Oh well. I'll have to figure a different solution out later. That's a new. I don't remember having this issue in the old home.
Yeah.
Maybe my network changed a tad. I'll have to keep on researching that. Seems a little bit better. I'll move my mouth. Nah, not so much. I'm sorry. I'm in my own little world. I don't know if you were talking to me.
I was gonna check the vendor. It was at Northern Sandy D8
For what?
that sold the swim trunks just to see if it happened to still be there.
Northern Sandy D8?
Yeah. Is there a Moogle there?
That's where that went, and it wasn't here.
Darn. Yeah, it ended the 28th.
Yeah, it's always that one little spot there by the exit.
Yep.
Remember? And yeah,
Darn
the
it.
fireworks are gone, so the event's over.
Alrighty.
I bought the normal version. I wasn't even thinking. I was just buying crap, and I didn't realize I actually had a cool buff.
No,
to it.
neither. Alright, so I will meet you in Windurst Woods 1.
At least you know where you're going.
I got a guide.
I sure as hell don't. I don't have a free monitor up. I got one over there. I'm too lazy to hook it up. I guess I could do it, but I use that one for work. It was definitely the longest move between houses of my life.
Oh, for sure.
We've had several. I married her 2006, July 4th. And we've moved maybe 7 times.
We've had
Maybe more.
3 different apartments, a rent house, lived with your parents, and this is our 3rd house. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you consider the purple apartment?
Oh yeah, 8.
One apartment had purple walls. We call it the purple apartment.
And purple cabinets. And
yeah.
purple carpet.
It was overwhelming.
Everything was purple.
The guy's wife that we rented it from was like, likes purple apparently.
The first thing she'll say talks about trust. That's not the right thing.
I see. Okay. I think you're gonna read now. She's a
Oh yeah, she's a lady.
She's a lady.
You wish to hear a sea adventurer.
A moment. To ask questions in such a blunt manner does not befit a lady. My most humble apologies for the intrusion, Chieftainess Pira Vassi. My name is Luvi Misty. To save the people of Vanadiel, I seek the truth that hides behind the veil of history. A time of apocalypse is at hand. I beg you for your guiding knowledge of ages passed down through the Mithrin race.
I understand your situation. However, I know nothing of the city painted in that picture. Even if you were to ask the Mithrin trackers, I doubt they would have an answer for you. They are on a journey to fulfill an important duty.
If I may be so bold, are the Mithrin trackers following the scent of some grave crime?
Yes, they came to demand atonement for the sins of the Tavnasian cardinal.
The Cardinal? What crime could she have committed?
Strangely enough, her sins are related to this picture you speak of. That picture was stolen from the Temple of Ugg.
You have to purr the R's.
Yeah. A Mithrin tracker traveled to Tavnasia to recover it, but was instead presented with a deal by the Cardinal.
A deal?
The Cardinal apparently knew everything about the legend recited by the Mithra and the duty that it entails. She also stated that the means to carry out that duty had been prepared in Tavnasia. The tracker had no choice but to accept the deal. The fate of Vanadiel's people was placed in the hands of the Cardinal.
Chieftainess, indulge me if you will. What is this legend, and what is this duty it reveals? What had your people intended to do?
That duty was given to the Mithra by an ancient race depicted in the picture, a duty to awaken the sleeping gods.
The sleeping gods?
Surely you have heard the tale of the ancient race that wounded Vanadiel by opening the gates of paradise. The emptiness that poured from that wound tried to swallow everything in its path, the mountains, the seas, the skies, the forest, even life itself. The living beings of Vanadiel decided to use the tears that Altana had shed to cleanse the world. However, a battle erupted between the King of People and the King of Dragons over the 5th tier, a conflict that knew no end. The people that survived used the power of the sleeping gods to heal the wounded land.
And that is this legend told by the Mithra?
Adventurer, in your travels, you would have seen the giant glowing crystals that lie hidden far away from civilization. Those crystals are the resting places of the gods. Slumbering within are the immortal beings who were called forth to heal the land in the Age of Legend. The wounded land of Vanadiel bleeds forth dreaded emptiness. It is now time for us to awaken the sleeping deities and mend our suffering world.
And this is the role that the Cardinal attempted to fill? But how?
That has not yet been revealed to me. But if you must learn the answer to that question, you should ask the Tavnasian theologian who is a survivor of the Great War, before she is punished for that crime. Do you need further explanation? The Mithrin sin hunters never forgive a crime. The sin does not die with the sinner. Be careful with your actions. It is not our place to judge your sins, but in time, your sins may come to judge you.
What do you make of her words? The theology of the Mithra veers quite dramatically from that of the Sandorian Cathedral in several respects. The legend concerning the 5 tiers of Altana is especially at odds with what the Elvon believe. That is why I warn you not to swallow her tale without question. Talk of legends aside, the chieftainess's description of the emptiness that has appeared in every corner of Vanadale is an indisputable truth. However, the Mithrin trackers are now chasing after the theologian, Prish, and not Cardinal Mildy, which could mean that even the trackers were unable to locate the whereabouts of the Cardinal. Does this mean that the Cardinal has already bid farewell to the world? Has my astonishing luck finally failed me? It is nice to see you after so long, sir. I wonder if you remember old Honey Gomi. I thought you might inform me of your presence. I was mighty surprised to hear that you were in town. As always, your visits cause quite a stir. But I do babble-wabble on. Your subordinates bade me pass this on to you. It is an item that should help tremendously in your task. But this is... Yes, indeed. It was broken when you crossed swords with the detestable Voki. I went to great Taru lengths to have this repaired for you. What's more, I finally made progress on the task you entrusted me so long ago. That despicable bounty hunter that caused you so much trouble, Goldmane. You have information? Yes. According to some Mithrin pirates, the rascal has purchased a small Desutaru island south of Mora. I see. My luck has not forsaken me after all. I ask that you leave the rest of this task to me alone. My incredible luck does not extend to those around me. It may prove to be more of a hindrance than a help. Until next we meet. Now we go to the island?
Yes. I can't believe we actually go there for a mission. Like, the reason I wanted to go there separately is because I thought we never go there. And I have this pop item, let's go kill this monster.
Yeah, I think that was added during COP.
Really?
Yeah. There's a few XP camps there we did in the 30s. We fought the Black Mandies.
I go there and fight Black Mandies sometimes when I'm soloing. If I'm in my... You can go at like... With Trust, you can go at like 29 or 30, and you can stay till like 45. You can stay a long time.
Yeah, it was kind of a nice alternative camp if everything else was taken.
It's fun. Plus, you just go in a circle, and nothing links, and nothing aggroes. It's very comfy, chill camp.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to go to Port Windurst 2, so I can take a book to Bibiki.
I'm pretty sure I unlocked the book last time I was there.
You did, yeah.
You made me do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Well, Shushu, Bibiki.
Cool. Our dog, a basset hound, was a little confused.
Yes, he
during the
was.
move.
Okay, the wrong boat is arriving.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I have 9 more trips I can take with the multi-ticket.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so Dalmal Rock is the one that's coming right now. As soon as it leaves, the next boat is Perganogo Isle. So it should be 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. That sucks.
Yeah, it says the departure time should be 4:50. So do you want to, like, go get a few merit points while we're waiting? We get like 10 minutes and then come back?
Think we have enough time?
Yeah. Better than sitting here for 10 minutes. Go to Quiffum Island.
Well, just keep an eye on the time.
I will.
There's hard stuff in Clifton?
No. Esha. That's where I always get my merit points.
Yeah.
It's the perfect spot.
I kind of want to play a retro game, but I don't know how the controller situation would work. Do we have a cable that's really long? A really long USB cable?
It'd have to be really long.
25 foot at least. You can probably buy one at Walmart. 25 foot USB-C cable.
I bet you could.
Maybe it's easier than Bluetooth. Bluetooth could introduce some kind of latency issues. We're not that far away from each other. We're just like 6 feet, 7 feet.
Right. Oh, see if you have portal number 2.
Oh, no.
If you don't, I'll walk with you.
I don't think I have anything. It just says, screw you.
Okay, follow me.
Dude, we only have 10 minutes. Are you sure we have enough time to...
Well, even if we get to the camp and we can only fight a few things and head back, at least you'll have the warp from then on to go to the Merit Party camp.
Yeah.
Because it's just straight north. And our ninja boots are working.
Is it far?
Pretty close. I'd really rather not make a second trip to Walmart in one day. I really hate Walmart.
Nah, no one really likes it there, even the workers. You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's true.
We live in a small town. There isn't very many options here.
And I don't know if the hardware store would have a USB cable. Pretty sure they wouldn't.
No, you're getting aggro.
Oh, that's fine. Kill them all at once. Here's the teleport right here. Now you'll have the shortcut for the Merit Camp.
Nice. I must have just never got that one.
Did you touch that thing?
Yes. I touched it.
Cool.
What time's up at 2:50?
Yeah, we'll need to head back at 4. So we might only have time to kill a couple things, but at least you'll have the thing. Here's all the monsters. You just kill everything and watch the XP run in.
Nice.
On quest, let's be sure we do daily, vanquish multiple enemies, and unity, vanquish multiple enemies.
There's not much here though for the rest of the stuff.
There is. If you go to region, and then go to Esha
region?
Conflict region.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Esha 1?
Esha 1, and then it's Zytov 4 and 6. It's the Shadow Dragons and the Pucks.
We only have like 3 minutes, so I mean...
Yeah, but still. You'd be surprised at how much XP you can get in 10 minutes.
True.
Plus, sometimes it's nice to just kill things.
We have an Echad.
Oh, yeah.
Echad or whatever. I call it Echad.
I've always called it Echad.
Hills would be nice.
Oh, I forgot to get out a healer.
Oh my god, you're gonna kill me.
I'm so sorry.
How'd you forget a healer?
My bad. Put on some shadows.
Can you do that, please?
Yes, as soon as we kill this ad. Oh, you got a merit point. Good job.
You're making me have to actually think here. We're all gonna die. Oh, 2 merit points already.
I told you it comes fast. Like, if you've got a spare 10 minutes, just go get a couple, you know?
Shouldn't we be getting job points, though?
It happens at the same time. If you'll notice, you should have gotten limit points and capacity points at the same time.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Did you get capacity points?
I'll have to look. Maybe.
That's going for job points.
Maybe. You have to activate it or something? Or is it automatic?
It's automatic after you've activated it the first time.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay, look. I got 8,400 limit points and 248 capacity points. Did you?
I just got limit points. I don't got capacity. So you must have did something without me.
Yep.
I told you not to do anything without me, you know.
All you have to do is talk to the Moogle and Juno. Let's kill this one last thing and then... Or you can go do that if you want.
No, we only have like 5 minutes, dude, or less, so let's just do the story.
Okay. Yeah, there's a Moogle right next to Matt, and if you talk to him, you just start earning job points, capacity points.
I thought we did that already.
I thought you did that, though.
Oh, who knows, man. I don't think I need limit points. I think I got all the points I wanted. I don't think I even need to do this.
Oh, you always need more. Trust me, you always need more. Let's head on back. Because you can build up all of your skills. Like, you can get strength max, you can get HP max, you can get katanas max.
Yeah.
You can unlock the new weapon skill, Blade Shun, or Shun.
Yeah.
You need merit points.
I suppose.
I've also maxed out my Inin. I put a lot of merit points.
I did that
in
already. Well, where's the book?
Port, exit.
That's right. I'll never learn Wondrous, I swear. I'm so lost here. As is tradition. Hopefully my sound isn't too bad. I kind of threw it together. I think I have it sounding pretty good, but...
Sure, it sounds good.
This is the first time we played anything since we moved into this new house.
Full shoo-shoo, Bibiki.
Don't really hear the kids anymore. You might hear them stomping around upstairs. It's a 2-story house, but for the most part, we don't really hear anything.
Yeah, and really, I don't hear them up there.
Yeah.
Nice.
It is nice. Oh my god, I forgot to echo the stupid cell phone. Oh jeez.
So it's not recording your voice?
No. It has been, but it's recording my cell phone and my normal thing. I apologize, you might have heard... potentially heard my cell phone recording as well. Oops. I just noticed it. Oh, I keep hearing this echo. I was like, what the heck is going on here? I keep hearing this echo.
Funny. That was perfect timing, by the way, because this is the right boat. We did good.
Yeah, good timing, but oh my god, the first 45 minutes of the stream is going to be bad audio.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Maybe you can fix it with, like, when you, you know...
No.
Edit it and do your thing.
It was recording my desktop audio, and this stupid, I'm pretty sure the camera is recording my voice, so it's going to sound like, you know...
Echoey?
A little bit. Damn it.
So Sam has been playing Mario Baseball on the Wii for 2 days straight, and she's put in like at least 15 or 16 hours. And like she's getting all this backstory. She just texted me that apparently Shy Guy is Mario's nephew because
Really?
she got a cutscene and he's like, "Uncle!" Like she's learning all these things we never knew about Mario.
That's cool. I was kind of making fun of her because every time she plays a game, she plays like 5 minutes and she puts it up. But this game, she's been playing for
She's found her
days.
game.
She likes Wii baseball.
Yep.
I've hung on to all my old systems, and I moved them over here. I have 2 Nintendo versions. I have the front mounting kit and the one you top load. That came out later on in the life cycle, early 90s. It came with Mega Man 6 when I bought it. I still have the game. We also have a Super Nintendo, 2 versions. One is my original one. It has a busted Mode 7 chip, so if you play a Mode 7 game, it just won't work. It looks all glitchy. Like Mario Kart, had all the backgrounds glitched. So we bought a refurbished one. It works fine. We have a Nintendo 64 that still works. But I modded the controller. I didn't like how the controllers we had, they're the original controllers, but the joystick's all sticky.
Yeah.
So I went online, I found a part to replace it with a GameCube style thumbstick, and it just attaches right in there. And we did 2 of the controllers, and it feels so good. I was really impressed how good it felt.
It does. I beat Mario 64 with it.
We also have 3 versions of PS1. 2 the original style, and 1 of the newer mini PS1 styles. Our PS2 still works. It's the original fat style that has that can have a hard drive in it. I don't have my hard drive anymore though. I'm not sure what. I think it broke or something over the years. We have a couple of PS3s. The original fat style, and then the slim style, and then another style I think after that. I think we have 3 of them. I think we have 2 PS4s. I have the original. Okay. I have the original 360, and then the new I had an Elite version 360, but I think that one's broke. But then I have another version of 360, the latest version. Just I have a Dreamcast, and 2 controllers with Dreamcast. The controllers are, man, kind of weird to play with. And I have the Sega Genesis, the second generation version of it. And it worked for a little bit when I played it last year, and then it broke. I'm not sure what happened yet. It just won't read any cartridges. I tried cleaning it, and I might have to I'm gonna have to open up the whole damn thing and clean it. It's just not working right. I went online, and I guess a lot of the second generation of the Genesis has issues. Could be a bad board. For all I know. My PS1s work good still, but the mini PS1 works the best. The original style their laser is dirty or needs to be replaced. Games load really slowly. I think some versions of the original style are prone to laser issues. I think the mini PS1 has a really good laser. That should last a while. And plus, I don't play it very often. I keep it inside. I don't keep it outside or anything. So it shouldn't break. I have a ton of games too, man. I'm a big, sorry. Oh, I'm so tired from moving. I'm a big survival horror fan, so I have all the Silent Hills, all the Resident Evils. And for some reason, probably because they're so popular, the prices of them have skyrocketed. The PS1 version of Silent Hill, with the complete in box with the instruction manual, it's like $200 or more. I've seen them up to like $250. Parasite Eve, also expensive. I unfortunately lost my the case of Parasite Eve, so what I did is I went online on Etsy and some guy just kind of remade it, and I just bought that instead. I have all the versions of Resident Evil 1 besides the long box. I would love to find a long box version of Resident Evil, and Saturn. That'd be cool too. I remember in my town in Texas, we didn't have Blockbuster. We had a local place called Hastings, and I remember when Resident Evil first came out, and they had the Saturn version and the PS1 version. My friend Jared had the Saturn, but I never did. I only had a PS1. My friend at the street, the store only had one copy of Resident Evil, so me and my friend at the street, like, were taking turns renting it, and he would rent it and like rent it again and again and again and just keep it forever, and it annoyed the crap out of me. It's the only way I could play Resident Evil. I was like, it was back in '96, so I was 11 years old. I had to go up the street to my friend's house just to play Resident Evil. I swear, he held that game hostage, man. So finally I begged my parents and I got it for Christmas. So the Christmas of '96, I finally got my own version, and I played the hell out of it, and that's when I first beat it. I've been a fan for life. Resident Evil 2 is my favorite one. I think I've done one record of that. I played the 64 version. I never played the 64 version before, and I read all the extra manuals. I did have... My wife and I played it together. I think it was like last year, early this year. It's on this channel if you want to listen to it. But eventually we're going to have to replay it, the PS1 version. All the Resident Evils. I did Resident Evil 1 through 3 with Solid Snake's voice, but we haven't done it with my voice. My wife and I will probably play every game together. I'm not going to do solo stuff anymore. We have 2 microphones, and it's more fun playing with her. Right. I was just talking about you.
Laundry is good.
Well, thank you for doing that. We have a 2-story house now, so laundry is a lot more intensive.
Up the stairs, down the stairs.
We have 3 bedrooms up, 1 bedroom down, but the laundry is downstairs, so we have to do a lot of walking around. The girls could help us, but we have 3 girls. They have been.
They put up the laundry. I wash it, dry it, and fold it. They put it up.
I can help you too, of course. I prefer mowing and stuff, but hey, if you want me to do laundry too, that's cool too.
That's cool. You do the outside work, I'll do the inside work.
We can trade if you want.
No, definitely not.
I'd rather mow.
I would rather do inside.
I've always hated doing laundry.
Apparently in Mario Baseball you can collect 71 characters, and Sam has collected 60 of them so far.
She's on a roll.
Every time you beat a baseball game, you get a new character, kind of like in Smash Brothers.
That's cool. I love how old games, like fighting games especially, you could, yeah, unfortunately now, like the new Dead or Alives and Tekken, you have to like use real money.
Ugh.
What's the fun in that?
You want a new costume for your favorite character, you have to buy it, not unlock it.
Yeah, Dead or Alive 2 was awesome because you could unlock new costumes just by playing the game.
The water's so pretty.
I like the Poogle named Fatty Poogle.
Oh yeah, I totally killed Fatty Puggle.
Puggle. Is it Poogle or Puggle?
I don't know. I've always said Puggle.
Puggle sounds right. cannot believe my phone was recording me too. Oh my god. That should be disabled by default, man. I kept hearing myself echo. I was like, is it me coming through your mic? What's going on here? Because your microphone's like not even pointed towards me, so I was like, what the hell? Hopefully it wasn't loud, man.
I hope not.
But what retro games should we play first?
Obviously, Super Mario World.
We just did that like over and over again. We were playing this out like on our own.
But we didn't record it.
We had this thing enabled for retro achievements and just getting achievements, and we got every one of them.
Every single one. It was so fun.
Granted, we cheated a tad. That's okay though.
With rewind, yes.
Yeah, we cheated a little bit. But
especially some of those hardcore achievements, because like there was one achievement, I think the stage was like outrageous or something. It was in the super special Star Road, and you were supposed to like do the entire stage without touching the ground.
Yeah, with the cape.
With the cape.
And there, if you don't remember, there's like those cactus dudes. They're everywhere, and that was rough.
It was nuts.
I don't know. As the way RetroArch and other emulators that connect to retro achievements is, there's hardcore and then normal. Normal is like it allows built-in cheats, right? But hardcore, it disables all your cheats. So if you earn that in hardcore, that's hats off to you. Most of them are pretty easy, but for the most part, some of them are pretty interesting challenges. Like one, I had to like jump on top of the ghosts. Remember that?
Yeah. You had to find one of the, it was one of the ghost house exits. You had to find it without using a cape or Blue Yoshi. So you had to like lead the ghosts over and build stairs out of them to get to the exit. It was cool.
Jumping on their heads.
Yeah.
I never even thought about doing that when I was younger. You can actually bypass a lot of stuff by doing that.
Yep.
Is he a confused war machine?
I think so.
Clunk, clunk. The machine has noticed something behind you. Clunk, clunk, whirl whiz. So, you come even after I specifically requested that you entrust this matter to me. I suppose it is your prerogative as an adventurer to poke your nose in other people's business.
It's kind of our thing.
Yeah. However, you really are too forgiving. Those who find enjoyment in the humiliation of others need to feel the sting of regret for their actions. That was cool. I don't remember any of this, man.
Oh, no, me neither.
I remember 3 paths, but I don't remember doing it.
Look what you've done to my war machine. After all I went through to get my hands on one. You're so mean.
Oh my god, the Mannies were controlling it.
You're so terrible. You're so ugly.
You waste your time speaking through these Mandies. Is it the Tarus?
I think so. That's how they talk.
Yep. Are you listening, Vuki?
No, Vuki's not one of them.
I am Luvi, representative of the Sendorian Cathedral. Show yourself immediately. Well, well. I never really believed you met an end in Sendoria. I could never forget the cuts of that blade. You won't fool me. Throw down your sword. One false move and that bird will be on a direct flight to the chateau. It carries a note for the royal knights, one that informs them of your survival. Ha! Still prepared for the worst as always. Your cowardice has worsened with age. But perhaps you didn't hear me clearly. I am Luvi. Even with the assassination of Frank Mage, the family of Misty still retains honor among the knightly orders. With that family name at your disposal, your trivial note will amount into nothing. I tire of your games, Vuki. Why would the scion of such a noble Marco family act in this way? Did you argue that honor alone will not fill a hungry belly? That is the kind of reasoning I would expect from a Taro with no understanding of the term honor. It is my complete opposite. I have chosen to use my influence to see that justice is done. To see justice done, your notion of justice should have been erased years ago, along with the destruction of Tavnasia. It is true that even now, 20 years after the war, the ruins of the Marquisate still crawl with the remnants of the Beastman army. However, the wards erected around the Securian by Cardinal Mildy shelter the underground delivery tunnels from invasion. I have discovered that the safe hold built within those tunnels harbors the refugees of Tabnasia. Refugees? Are you certain? If you had not chosen to waste your time there limiting the past, this revelation would have reached you as well. The refugees of Tabnasia have already presented their plight to Juno and asked for a member of the government to visit Tabnasia. Juno? A government official immediately entered the safehold under the pretense of aid. Without the knowledge of Tabnasian survivors, he proceeded to rifle through the contents of the Sicarian. Huh. But that is great news. At least the inhabitants of the Marquisate weren't completely obliterated. Those trinkets of the past have no use for anyone. Juno can take anything they want if the refugees are to be saved. But can it truly be said that people of Tabnasia will be rescued? You lost a wife and children in that war. Everyone who survived the travesty lost something or someone dear to them. Their spirits have suffered a terrible blow. They have spent years cowering from the shadows of horrors that lurk beyond the walls of the safehold, and those responsible for the current state of the Marquisate have all but forgotten its existence, living in blissful ignorance. These very same villains are soon to be the recipients of tears of gratitude from the very people that condemned to misery. Do you mean to simply stand by and watch this injustice unfold, even though the truths weep silently in your heart? What else would you have me do? Surely you don't Surely you don't intend to tell them what really happened. Yes, that is exactly what I propose. I will shed light upon the dark purpose of the Allied army, hidden behind this confusion of the Great War. I will also call for assistance in the restoration of the nation of Tabnasia. But what? You can't possibly do this alone. Haha. It is the realization of this very fact that prompted my return. I already control the successor to the Tabnasian Marquisate. Preparations to receive funds and troops from a certain wealthy family are well underway. This wealthy family is willing to pour its resources into recovering the knowledge and relics that have been collected over the years by Tabnasian Cathedral. However, these relics have all but been taken away by Cardinal Milne, and her present whereabouts are unknown. That is why I have come to request information from you. I wish to visit the source of this bounty. I need to know the way to the city of C. Along with several others, you were on a secret mission from the cathedral to find the path to the celestial capital, were you not? That may be so, but we were never able to discover a way to C. Then why, my little friend, did the Tabnasian Cathedral call upon me to silence you? You must have discovered something. Now choose. Will you keep your silence or keep your life?
Panic.
Wait, what? I'll tell you. We discovered that the way of C opens once every 100 years. That's all we found, I swear. Once in 100 years. We'll be waiting a while. Man, this is a lot of story.
Yeah, I think that's why Three Paths is notorious, because I've heard of it too, even though I've only done it like twice in my life. It's because it's so long.
Oh, yeah. That's everything I know. Time for me to leave.
I'm pretty sure each of the 3 paths is 2 hours with teleport crystals.
Wow.
So if you don't, it takes forever.
Wow. My. He does move fast for such a diminutive chap. Never mind. I have the information I came for. The stone statue I saw in Mimeo Mirror is the statue of Promethea, the one kept in the Requiem of the Tabnasian Cathedral. Could this statue also be a relic from C? Which would mean that the professor from Windurst. I like the mandates controlling the war machine.
Me too. You're so mean. You're so ugly.
If they really were the Mandies and not the Tarus.
Yeah, they sure sounded like them.
Are you sure we're done here?
Yes. Okay, so we need to go to a auction house. We each need 3 snow lilies for the next part of the quest. And if there's none on the auction house, we gotta go farm them ourselves from tigers.
But how do I get to the auction house?
That was perfect timing.
I can't move. Okay, I can move.
Find a warp scroll. Yo. Off to the auction house.
Off to the auction house.
Okay, snow lily should be in the alchemy section.
I'll see if you can find it.
Okay.
Just buy me 2 and I'll pay you back.
We each need 3.
Oh. Ooh. I doubt we have that many on the... Auction house is like dead here.
Oh, there's only 1. I'll buy the 1 so we only have to farm 5 instead. Oh, they're 30,000 each.
Let's go farm 6.
Let's farm 6. Okay.
Can't be that bad. Famous last words. Yeah, it can't be that bad. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Exactly.
I wish I could figure out the video delay problem here. Huh. I don't think it did like that bad. Glass house.
Port windows 2. Surely with us both having thief, it won't take that long to get 6 flowers.
I hope not.
Plus, it's fun farming things.
Yeah.
Valduana, Zarkabard.
Oops. Maybe we can start our Resident Evil marathon soon.
Ooh.
I really haven't done that with you here on this YouTube channel. We played like 5 and 6 a long time ago. Like a year ago. But that was like the old mics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was just learning how to do it.
Let's kill him while we're here.
I'm gonna blood aggro everything. Well, maybe not. I'm too high level.
Surely not at this level. We'll see if BS pops. Nope.
Is it instantaneous?
Yeah. Up the hill. There we go.
I'm still so tired.
Oh, me too. And we actually got like 12 hours of sleep last night.
Yeah, we worked so hard. I mean, moving is not fun. Today's Monday, Labor Day, so we both got the day off, thank God, because we needed it. Today, even though today's our day off, we still worked 4 hours this morning. Moving some pictures over from the walls, and that was like our last thing to do. And we have like mostly just junk that needs to be thrown away now.
Yeah, everything that we want to keep is now at our house, but we still have to like throw away the trash at the old house.
We have a sofa and a bunk bed that we just didn't have room over here, so I'm gonna have to like move it to the garage and sell it or something. I don't know.
Okay, I always forget how to get into the Uligaran range. Is it downstairs?
Yeah.
Dang it, I'm sorry.
I think so.
I do this every time. Because on the map, it looks like it would be from this part.
Yeah, I think it's,
Maybe down this hill?
Maybe. It's been a while since I've been there.
The only place to get snow lilies.
I think this is the right way. They're here. Because there's the dude right there. Heavy bear.
Okay, it is a 4% drop rate.
Really? That's gonna take a while.
Might take a while.
Maybe our treasure hunter will work.
I hope so. See what level they are, if we need any trust or not.
Probably not.
I'll get out just a healer.
Just to keep my health topped off.
He aggroed me. After him,
Yeah.
I'll get out a healer.
62. So if you're 75, that would have been like easy prey. So it wasn't really a hard one, just takes a while. Maybe on the boring side. And what's the item?
No, Lily.
That's right, you said that like 4 times. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'll probably ask you again here in 5 minutes. What are we getting?
What are we getting?
I was thinking a fun game that'd be to play together on here would be the games like from like Heavy Rain.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun.
Those games.
Yes.
I love Detroit.
Detroit was awesome. Heavy Rain was awesome. Indigo Children was good too, but I never saw the end.
Indigo Children?
Or whatever it was.
Indigo Prophecy?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I was like, what? Yeah, their very first one. Might not be the first game, but the first one I played on PS2. I'll see if I can find it, because that would be a fun one to play together.
It would be.
It'd be your first time.
Yeah, I've never seen the end. I just watched you play a few hours.
It's a very cool game, but man, it jumps the shark at the end. It just goes off the rails.
Nice.
There's like AI, and you turn into like a superhero, and you're like, it's like turns into the Matrix at the very end. No spoilers or anything, but that's a game I would definitely want to play with you.
Cool.
Very fun. It's very cinematic.
Do the graphics hold up?
Oh, probably not, but the gameplay's good, and the story's fine. And I remember, I'll tell you the first part. It's not too much of a spoiler, but the reason I fell in love with it when I was a kid was the first thing that happens is you go to this restaurant, right? And you're in the bathroom, and then for some reason you black out or something. I'm just trying to remember. It's been a long time. I forgot since I played it, but you kill someone and you don't remember doing it.
Oh, dang.
And so you have to, and people start coming there, and a cop is there, and he wants to use the bathroom, and you have to like start hiding evidence before the cop gets back there.
Oh no!
But you're not really, you're innocent, but you're trying to cover up your tracks. So half the game you're playing a character who is being framed for murder, or at least was possessed. I think it's more along the lines of possessed. I don't think he actually wanted to murder anybody.
Okay.
And then you also play a girl detective who's kind of trying to find him. And then they eventually team up, and then it goes crazy. It's
cool.
Yeah, Heavy Rain is good too.
I liked Heavy Rain. Even the cheesy lines.
Yeah, press X to Jason. It's on. Fine.
Do you want a poohoon?
Are you on a poohoon? Well, I hope it was fucking worth it.
He went total like sassy gay man, and it was great.
I think they it wasn't American actors. I think they hired like Europeans, maybe Eastern Europeans. They weren't British.
No.
The English is a little questionable, but it was still fun.
It was.
Now, like in Detroit and stuff, they hire American actors and stuff. I think right now they're making a Star Wars game, which is really cool. Because I think with their quality and stuff, I think it might be really fun.
I don't think we've got one yet.
No, this is gonna be a while, huh? That's not a good sign.
That's not a good sign. There's also the dogs that only spawn at night, and they drop them with a 12% drop rate, but I'm not really sure where they are.
Yeah, that's not good. Well, should we do this off stream?
It's up to you. This might take a while. Is there a reason why you can't pause and unpause?
On OBS, last time I tried doing that, it instead of pausing, it just ends the stream. And then I have to go on freaking my video editing program and start combining it and have to re-encode it. It's kind of annoying. Normally I wouldn't mind it, but when you're playing like a game like 11 and I'm on part 30 now or whatever, you kind of want to make it as fast as possible, right? Because then it ties my whole computer up for a few hours. My computer's kind of old. It doesn't encode very fast. But this is probably going to take 5 or 6 hours.
We killed them all and we haven't got a single one.
Yeah, this is going to take a while. And besides, I'm kind of feeling the itch to play something different today. To record it. Do something, either be Resident Evil or something else. We can play a game together, but I have to go buy a cable. So it's up to you. If you want to go buy a cable, I can. Otherwise, we'll have to play a single-player game. But we did run an HDMI cable to your monitor. That way, we share a screen, and we can still be on the same mic. And that way, we can play together without any latency or problems.
That's true.
Which is kind of cool. You can see what I'm seeing. I just duplicated the screen. RetroArch can do netcode, but it might have desync issues and stuff. It's probably better to have it directly to the computer.
Right.
Can't wait for the new Mario game.
Me too. I'd like to play the old ones together.
It's called Wonder, and they really kind of like added a lot of new stuff. It's probably the biggest platforming Mario upgrade since, like, you know, the new Super Mario Brothers back in 2006, 7. It's been a while. Didn't it come out for like DS first? Pretty sure it did.
Yeah, I think so.
Then they made the Wii version, which is a different game entirely, different levels. Then they made the Wii U version.
I'm unlocking us a teleport crystal so we can easily get back to Ulagarand.
Cool, good idea. It's kind of cute that my mom still plays on the Wii. She plays the Mario, New Super Mario Brothers. That's all she plays.
Yep.
Years. That's all she plays. And I was like, Mom, you should like play like the other versions too. She seems happy with this. She's probably an expert. She can probably like fast run that game now.
Oh yeah. I can tell you where every star is.
That's cool. Don't you love playing with those people that always bubble up every 5 seconds? And then you all bubble up and yet the game's over. Like,
yes.
Dang it!
Yes.
The game is hard with 4 players. That's the hard mode of the game.
That is hard mode.
People are just all over each other, bouncing on your head. That is definitely the hard mode of the game. Where are you going?
I can find that crystal. I think it's...
There's multiple crystals.
Well, yes, but I'm trying to find the closest one.
Well, according to the map here, it's just directly west. Could be over here.
Down the hole. They're all down the holes in this one, I remember that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There it is. Why is there so many crystals here?
Good question.
I know the map's pretty big, so... Usually you don't see that much in an area. Outside of Abyssia or something.
Ooh, I just zoned into somewhere.
Oh, is that... Maybe that's why.
That must be why there's a crystal here. It's zoned somewhere.
Yeah.
Bear Claw Pinnacle. You know what? If we ever have to come back here for a battle here, well, we're going to be glad we have that teleport.
Yeah. So what should we do? Just play something different for a while?
It's up to you. I mean, I don't mind farming a little bit more. See if our luck improves.
That's not a good first sign.
No, when you kill them all and you don't get a single drop and you need 6 of them, like, ooh.
11 can be pretty grindy. And so far it's been pretty smooth.
It has been.
But the grinds, these missions pop up from time to time. I'm assuming you're going this way. Yep. And all we've done is play 11. I mean, I like 11, but I kind of like to play something different. I haven't
I can't
played.
believe I got aggro.
What is he?
Yeah,
67.
I don't mind playing something different as long as you don't quit, because we're right in the middle of 3 paths, and that's not a good place to stop, because we'd be like, wait, what path have we done? Where are we at?
I'm not quitting. We continued, didn't we? We're good.
Let's kill the tigers one more time. Oh, did you get aggro?
Yeah. Oh, don't do that. You won't be on for a while.
He needed help.
I can kill him. The only reason I got aggro is with my damn mount timer. Or we can go take a nap. It's up to you. I could use a nap.
We actually slept good last night.
Is your mount ready? Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're at the point where aggro is not scary, it's just annoying.
Yeah. You know, Starfield's coming out soon, but I don't know if I'm gonna play it, man.
No.
It seems kind of boring, and some of the reviews I read just, I don't know, either you hate it or you don't like it, and...
Either you hate it or you don't like it. That's it.
I mean, like it. Sorry, I'm so tired. It's weird, some reviews were like, 10, great, and some are 7. It's like, do you ever see games rated below a 7 anymore? Is it always 7? Is 7 the new 1?
Maybe. I give it a 4 out of 6 stars.
Yeah, whatever that means. I don't really read reviews anymore.
No, I don't either.
But it does look kind of bad. Like some of the faces and stuff and their expressions, it's kind of funny. I've seen a lot of memes on the internet. It's pretty funny, actually.
I haven't seen any of those. I'm very, very picky with games. Like, I like 11 and 14 and Dark Souls and Kojima games.
That's cool.
Resident Evil. That's about it, you know?
I'm pretty picky too, but...
Oh, and I love Trucker. I missed playing Trucker.
Yeah, it's relaxing.
It is. It's so much fun. And we both have our own steering wheels, and that's so cool.
We can do that too. It's just kind of a pain to get it out.
Yeah, but luckily, like with our new setup, it's just in a closet like right next to our computer.
Yeah, that's true. It's not too bad. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just farm for a little bit longer, and then I'll end the stream, and we'll just do it offline.
Okay.
Because this could take probably hours, dude. No doubt about it.
There was 1 on the auction house, so technically we only have to buy 5, but oof.
You know how it is with luck. Sometimes you might get 5 in a row. Or you might not get one for an hour.
He has Treasure Hunter as well. Maybe hers is better than ours.
Hers is Treasure Hunter 1.
And ours is 2.
Hey, more the merrier.
Back it on.
It might help. You never know.
Just don't weapon skill. It ruins the Treasure Hunter.
It's okay. I never do it anyways. I die too fast.
Things die too fast.
This game's always been full of legends and myths.
I know, I remember, like, back in the day, people talking that were crafters about, like, standing and facing a certain direction at a certain time of day. Remember that?
Yeah, that was a myth.
Like, you have to face north at noon, or else it won't, and you might get an HQ. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, they officially denied it, the team. Like, that was never, that's not even,
never
yeah.
a thing.
Pretty funny. Well, it would actually make sense. It'd be kind of cool, but unfortunately,
It would have been cool.
yeah.
A nightmare to program.
Yeah. That's not good, dude.
Oh, there's one of the dogs.
They have
Sue and Annan,
a higher drop rate?
12% instead of 4.
Ooh. That name was like a typo.
Like a cat ran across the keyboard.
Better Welsh.
It did look like a Welsh name. Snow Lily!
You got one.
They do exist! And it wasn't from the higher drop rate monster.
Yeah. gonna go ahead and let you have it just in case we disconnect or something.
Okay.
You don't want that hanging around too long. You can share them, so it's okay if you have all 6.
Yeah, that's true.
Another thing we can do too is you can just turn your right monitor on to my screen and play on your left screen. That way we can still comment and while I play Resident Evil or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be really fun.
That way you can multitask.
Yeah.
We can still talk about the game and watch it, but at the same time you also can
like me doing my own thing.
Do some 11 thing. That way you're not bored.
Yeah.
When I play single player games. Well, preferably when I play a game with you, I kind of want your full attention.
Definitely. Yeah, but if you were playing Resident Evil or something, yeah, like you said, I could unlock a new job, and because I'm trying to get level all the jobs.
Yeah.
There's another one. I'm currently working on 2 jobs at once. I have Black Mage at 92 and Blue Mage at 74.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Because I've been filling a Resident Evil marathon for a while. I haven't done it on this channel yet.
And I love watching you play Resident Evil.
That deserves like a playlist of its own, like Resident Evil marathon.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
With our awesome mics.
Yeah. Yeah, I used a Yeti, a Snowball Yeti for years. And it did its job. It didn't sound too bad. But then I went ahead and got these Shure mics and I got some hardware for it. And it was kind of fun to set up. Really expensive. My wife nearly cried when I told her how much I wanted to spend on it. And she's like, oh, God.
There's a dog down the valley. We killed all the tigers.
Crap. I want to switch to a dynamic mic just because we're in the same room together. And 2 condenser mics, that's not good.
See, and I didn't know that there was a difference.
Yeah.
So, that was all new to me.
Condenser mic will pick up a fart, or a rat's fart in the room. Dynamic mic, you have to be really close. See, if I stand back here, I don't know if you can still hear me. Maybe a little bit. Further we go. Like, oh, you still kind of hear me. And if you get really close, it sounds like a podcast. I lost you. Oh, there you are. You have to get really close to the mic, and then you sound like Sylvester Stallone. So, how's your sex life?
Oh my gosh. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
No, Lily. So we're 3
there
out
you
of
go.
6.
It's like our luck has changed.
Yeah.
The game heard me talk about how I wanted to quit it.
You know, on second thought, let's just quit. And then it's like, okay.
It's like voice activated. The more you talk crap, the drop rate increases. I'm gonna unsubscribe from this game. I don't like the drop rate.
Yeah.
It just went to like 40% drop rate all of a sudden. What's going on here? Good job. You got a merit point.
Oh my gosh, I did get a merit point with 70 XP off of that snow.
I don't think I'm properly dressed for the environment.
I have a hoodie.
Yeah, you're like more than I'm not wearing any like shorts and
Let me check my wide scan here.
my legs are getting cold.
Oh, the tigers have respawned.
Maybe Nanamigo did help. Is there a treasure hunter more than I thought it was? I thought it was just one.
I don't know if we know everything about the programming of
Oh,
Trust.
I don't know. I can tell you right now, I don't know anything about 11.
We've been playing for 20 years. I don't know if we know everything.
I'm a casual 20-year-long vet.
Yes.
I just enjoy the atmosphere
Oh, me too.
and the gameplay. I am not that obsessed. I take frequent breaks. Breaks that last almost sometimes a year or more.
Well, I know that without her, we were 0 for 15, and with her, we've got 3. So
It's either a coincidence
either it's a
or
coincidence
she really is
helps.
really is helping. I don't know. It's a good question. I do. Once I get to Resident Evil 5 and 6, we should probably play them again together.
Absolutely.
It's been a year. We have, like I said, we have new mics, new house.
And they're so much fun.
And even like I told you earlier, maybe I should delete the old ones, but you're like, don't do that because we talked about something different. It's like a piece of history.
Yeah.
So it's like I can put in parentheses
Revisited.
or 2023
Yeah.
because before it was like probably 22 or 21 or something.
5 and 6? I thought we did those this year. Like
I thought we
in
did it last
January.
December. Oh well.
It doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
They're fun. Oh, that's funny. She stole from him.
Nice.
A black tiger fang.
And he goes to you, right?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
Too bad she didn't steal a snow lily.
So if you're farming, you get a free still.
Yeah.
Not
bad.
bad.
Bring her out.
Yeah, some people on Twitch play the same game like this. Like some guys like specialize, and I only play Resident Evil 2 over and over and over again. That would get boring.
That would get boring. And that guy like hates it. He complains. All anybody who ever wants to watch me play is Resident Evil 2.
Well, to be fair, I don't want to say who it is, but you probably know who it is. He only plays mostly Resident Evil 2. He's a speedrunner guy. And one day we must have come on a bad day. He was just cussing and just. It's like, I don't want to play this fucking game. No one ever watches me play other games. You only watch me when I play this game. Like, bitching.
Yes.
And I was like, I actually unsubscribed from him when he started bitching.
We totally did.
I was like, you're a bitch. I'm like, people are like paying me to play this game and that sucks.
You poor
like,
thing.
dude, if anybody gave me $1 playing a game, I'm like, dude, seriously? Here's your $1 back. You don't, I don't expect any money from
I
this.
don't have to get money for playing a game. So,
sad.
I don't know if you saw, but I stole from that tiger, and I stole a slice of pear meat, so I guess we know what they eat. These little bunnies that are hanging around.
Aw, that's kind of sad. Watch out, bunny. The tiger's gonna eat you.
Run for it, Bun Bun.
Run.
Yeah, Nora used to call them Bun Buns.
Well, I was playing this one game. I think it was Kingdom Come, Deliverance.
No, it was Red Dead Redemption 2.
No, it was Kingdom Come.
Oh, I thought you were hunting rabbits.
I was in that game too, but what started that was our younger daughter. I was playing Kingdom Come. It's like Skyrim, but realistic medieval fantasy ish. Well, anyways, I was on this mission, and this knight, this lord, a highborn, I was out there hunting with him, and I was chasing this bunny around with my bow and arrow, and my little daughter was like, "Oh, don't, poor Bun Bun, run, Bun Bun." It made me feel terrible. I'm out there like,
Bun Bun Bun, run!
I got tired of the bow and arrow, so I got my sword out and was chasing bunny rabbits with my sword. Just like hacking and slashing them.
It was so funny.
And I felt terrible. My daughter like sitting there watching me like as I brutally murder Bun Buns. But you're right, and Red Dead 2, I love that game. I just love it. I got my 22, the small game rifle, and just shoot the little bastards. A lot easier with a gun.
Yeah.
I love that game, by the way. I just love it. I love... It's not necessarily the story I like. The story's okay. It's the freaking environment. They really nailed the immersive environment. Just the rivers, how they flow and look, and the hunting. Dude, I lost track how much hours I was hunting, fishing, and playing cards.
Oh, I know. I really liked watching you fish, and when your fish was too big to put on the horse and you had to carry it.
Yeah, one time I caught the legendary fish up there in that icy... kind of where the white horse is, the Arabian horse. And yeah, I like ran with it all the way back to Valentine.
Yeah.
Just run with this big old fish. That had to have been... That would wear me out, dude. You just running through the mountains. It's also funny in that game, you, the way fast travel works. Well, it's not really fast travel, but if you're on a horse, and you go to cinematic view mode, and you're on a horse, and as long as your waypoint's there, your horse will ride on its own. But the funny thing is that one time I went to go use the bathroom, and I came back, and I guess the horse ran into somebody, and they wiped out, and the guy got pissed off and shot me, and I went back, and my guy was dead, and my horse is dead, and I'm like, what the hell happened? I'm assuming...
Things went horribly wrong.
Yeah, sometimes AI will run into people, and they get pissed. They get really mad in that game. People are just really on the edge.
Yes.
I heard a rumor, I don't know if I told you, the GTA 6 they're working on. There's a rumor that the game is going to cost $150.
Holy crap, for a game?
For a game. Like, this is the digital version, just the base model, not collector's edition, but that's the rumor I've heard. Because the game has been in development for 10 years, and it's cost them probably $1 billion to make.
It's not our fault.
I know. But the way they look at it is inflation's been so bad that games were $60 back when we were kids. $60 now is about $150. So if you look at inflation, that sounds right.
Yeah, but good luck.
The way I look at it is You make a collector's edition and make it 150. That way people get their crappy $1 Chinese-made toy with it.
Yes.
And the little map. And they feel like they've like got something for the 150.
Yeah, it's not a digital version for that much.
Yeah, can you imagine buying a digital game for 150?
No. Because whenever a new state gets released in Trucker, I buy it for $12.
But they might be getting cocky too. You know, yeah, the game is hugely expensive. However, GTA 5 and Red Dead made them bukus of money, billions of dollars. They're gonna make money. So for 150, I don't know. It'd probably still sell. It's GTA, for God's sakes. I remember when GTA 4 came out in 2008. Our store, Hastings, here in town, rental store, had a midnight release party. And there, I've never seen so many people there for midnight release. We went there for Metal Gear Solid 4 the same year, probably a couple of months later when that came out.
And the Twilight Breaking Dawn book. We did a midnight release for that too.
I don't know about Twilight, but for GTA 4, I mean, I'm sorry, Metal Gear 4, I was like the only person there. For the most part.
Twilight was packed.
Really?
About as much as it was for, and I was working that midnight release. We had about as many people as we did for GTA. But for Metal Gear, we were like the only ones there.
So if you're a single guy looking for a girl, go to the Twilight release party.
Yes.
There's lots of chicks. Sure. GTA 4 had the most. Maybe not as much as Twilight. I wasn't there at Twilight, but there was a lot of people there for GTA.
Yeah, there was.
And I bought the collector's edition, the long PS3 box, but it's probably all... I still have it, but it's probably missing stuff out of it. I didn't take care of stuff back then like I do now. Now, when I bought the collector's edition for, which game was it? Bloodborne.
4-6.
Bloodborne, I bought this, and it's still in the shrink wrap, and it's worth like triple, maybe even quadruple what I paid for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm not gonna throw that away. That's worth some money. I took a gamble on the Final Fantasy 16, but I hated it. I did not like it.
The summon fights were cool.
Yeah, really cool. Like, awesome. But the game itself is very boring.
Was really boring. And I really did not like the combat.
I mean, if you like it, that's cool, man. More power to you. But for me and her, I prefer the old school Final Fantasy gameplay.
I prefer 11 and 14.
Yeah, well, yeah. 14's... But I thought 12 had it just right for people.
For solo? Definitely.
Yeah, I know the game plays itself, but you don't have to. You can still have the option to go in there if you... I don't know why you'd want to, but you can manually select. When it first came out in 2006, I had a friend, we were DJ, and he's like, I just played on manual. I just like play on like the game pauses.
Turn all the gambits off.
He pauses the game or whatever, and he...
5 out of 6.
Nice, you're like on a roll now. I'll have you get all of them.
Amigo.
Yeah, she's doing something. But anyways, 12 felt just right to me.
Me too.
But 16, I don't know. Even though 12 is linear, and most of the Final Fantasies have been linear, 16 felt really linear, like more so than usual. Maybe not as bad as Final Fantasy 13. 13 was like a hallway.
Hallway simulator.
Oh god, I did not like 13 at all.
Run down the hallway and press X.
To me, 16's the new 13. I just hated it.
What was really sad was that, like, I remember trying to watch you play, and I kept falling asleep on the couch. Like,
yeah.
It was so boring.
I was falling asleep just playing the damn game. First, I was like, I'm gonna take off all these little... Like, the game gives you rings or something to... I forgot what it's... Some kind of accessory that allows you to play it easier. Like 5 or 6 of them or something. And at first, I was trying them out. I was really bored. Okay, so I'll remove them all and just try to play the game like you're normally supposed to. It's still boring to me. I just didn't like the combat at all, man. I don't understand how Capcom keeps just going crazy with awesome games, but Square Enix can't make a game that saved their life.
Like, the summon fights were cool. Like, Shiva was really awesome.
But you can tell they spent all their time on that, because the rest of the game sucks.
Yeah.
And they cuss too much.
Oh my gosh, yes. Even in just the prologue, they said
There it is.
They said the F word, like, literally, like, 20 times at least.
It's stupid.
That's not necessary.
But I heard the Japanese version didn't have that much cussing, but the English translation, they just did that, I guess, to be cool or something, but it just seems really annoying.
Yes. But, like, I don't know. If you look at their target audience of who plays Final Fantasy games,
It wasn't people like that.
it's not the people that are going to be, like, cussing and gangbanging. Like, I don't know. Like,
Well-
like, normal people don't talk like that.
Ever since 15 came out, they've been trying to push us. We need to try new gamers, you know? But they keep on shitting on the people that do buy the game.
Yeah.
I
have 6 snow lilies.
I'm very disappointed in Square's direction. They need to stop trying to appease the masses and just get a small team together, make like a traditional Final Fantasy game with a low budget. Just get like 20 people, make a game with PS1 graphics. I don't give a shit. Just make it fun, man. Make it.
Yeah, exactly.
I was hoping that when they got that Yoshi P guy from 14, I thought he would go, let's make a traditional Final Fantasy game. Nope. He's a company man. He did what the stockholders wanted. He made a game that no one wanted. A very mediocre game at best.
Yeah.
I'll never play it again in my life. I didn't even beat it. I got like halfway in. I don't know if I got halfway. It was boring as hell.
It was just boring. And you played at least 20 hours. Like, it's a long, boring game.
I was falling asleep, even in the cutscenes especially. It was bad.
So were you wanting to take a break or move on to this boss fight?
We've been playing for an hour and 40 minutes. That's a good stopping point. And we can play something else for a while. Kind of rest up a little bit.
Okay,
I don't like
your 3 snow lilies.
I don't like streaming for longer than 2 hours.
Do not vendor these.
I won't. Got it. Okay, we will continue tomorrow. Maybe later. Who knows? Whenever we feel like it. That's how we roll.